Warning, this video has been identified by Epilepsy Action to potentially trigger seizures for people with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, I know it's been almost a couple of months since the last time I posted, and I apologize, but the final setup is complete, so here you go. Hey everybody, my name is Halex, and it has been a while since I've said that. Welcome to my channel, and if you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and please, if you guys haven't already, please join our Discord. We're almost to 400 members. Now, today I'll be giving you a full in-depth tour of my entire gaming room setup, stream room, and creative space. Now, you might be asking, where the hell have you been? And I'm just gonna say, life. My mental health wasn't the best for a good couple of months, which is one of the biggest reasons that I stepped away from YouTube. And I remembered how I enjoyed doing it so much back in like 2018, and I was just doing it for fun, and I never really cared about professionalism, and I just did it for fun. And that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. But anyway, let's get to the tour. Okay, welcome to my office. Now, before we even start and give you the entire tour, let me give you some quick little things that actually helped me build this setup and what led me to even going with this monitor layout. So the first thing I gotta say is this monitor layout, I use this one for chat, that one for gaming, and then that one is usually for OBS and Spotify split down the middle. Now, my desk over here, this is an IKEA countertop that is actually skinned in white. Sadly, the paint came off and the vinyl, so you kind of can see the real color, but pretty much I use a wood vinyl to do this entire desk and even the shelves up here. So now let's start with the tour. So going on the very left of my office, you'll see that I have a key light here and actually one on the other side. These are new VD key lights from Amazon. You can get them for like 50 bucks for a 2-pack. The stands came with them too, which is really cool, really cheap as well. Going over here to the right, we have this right here, which is literally a cheap Temu item. It's around 6 panels, and they're just really there for decoration. You can see they have a little bit of a hot spot, but that's all right. Going down to the left corner, but like below, you can see that this is my first monitor. And this is actually an Asus Nitro 1080p by 240 hertz, and I really love this. Sometimes I use this for vertical stuff. I usually use it for really just chat, and sometimes Spotify or Discord when I'm just sitting here, but that's pretty cool. Then going over here, I have this right here, which is my plant. This is actually my IKEA plant that I got, and pretty much this, it came from IKEA. I don't remember how much it was. You could probably search it up if I'm gonna be real. It's just a hanging plant. That's really what you would call it. Then to the right here, we have this right here, which is an IKEA letter. I actually have another one on the other side, A and U, that stands for my name. Then down here we have a audio interface, which this is a really like just hidden gem when it comes to interfaces. This is the Arturia MiniFuse 1, and usually people would use a Focusrite, but I personally use an Arturia MiniFuse 1, which routes the XLR cable under my desk, taped all the way, and then up to my mic. Speaking of mic, this is my AT2020. This is the mic I'm going to be using for all my videos, and this is an Inco boom arm from Amazon, like 20 bucks. Next going on, we have my monitors here. Now, these are way bigger than the chat monitor, and that's because they're really made for productivity. So these two are actually the exact same monitor. They're Sansui 4K, 240 hertz, and I love them. They have really, and they're 60 frames, not 60 frames, 240, sorry, but they are really good monitors, and I really enjoy using them. Then down here, this is my Black Widow Razer keyboard. I got this for like 80 bucks at Walmart, which is pretty cool. It lights up, and it's good. It has silent switches, pretty much silent. Then going to the right over here, we have my Rocat Comb Pro, which is lasting me almost 2.5 years now. I have these two little colors on it. I really like how you can select the colors in the mouse button, so you can really make it your own, and it kind of matches my whole setup over here. Then going to the right over here, we have my speakers. Now, these are really good speakers. These are Oni 2 speakers. I got these for my 17th birthday. And I have one here, and then I also have one in the back here, which is pretty cool. I have them behind the monitor because it would look weird if they're on the side, honestly, to me. Then over here, we have the Stream Deck Original. This is the MK1 Stream Deck. This is when the Stream Deck first came out. I'm thinking of upgrading to the Stream Deck Plus, but yeah, let me know if I should upgrade. I'm not sure. I think the Stream Deck Plus would be a lot more useful to me. Next going on, we have this right here, which is the Amazon Echo Show. Well, this is not the show, but this is the kind of the bulb version of the Echo, which I actually have had since 2020, which is actually crazy. Then going on to the beast of a rig I have here. This thing is my most prized possession because this is what started me in content creation and literally has gotten me through so many tough times. Like literally, I would be depressed and I would hop on the game with some friends, and honestly, it's just been great building this thing. So let's give you the specs. I'm gonna put the specs on the left side of the screen here while I talk about it. I have a Ryzen 7 5800X, 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance Pro RAM. I used to have an RTX 2060, but now I'm rocking it. I think it's called a TX 1080, not TX. I can't remember the before, but it's a 1080 Ti. I'm upgrading back though to a 3090 in the future, hopefully. I have a B550 motherboard from Steel Legend, and I also have this case, which is Cooler Master, and then the fans up here are also Cooler Master, as well as the ones on the front. Then going above to the PC, I have my Elgato face cam. Now, if you're not familiar with my streams, this is the angle I usually have on my streams. It's usually a lot cleaner, but I have to change some things around. But usually it's like this, and I have my TV in the background with my Discord logo. So that's usually how that looks, and people always wonder how I get that. Next, going on above the thing, you'll see that I have these up here, which are puck lights, literally 20 bucks from Amazon. So useful, and honestly, when they're fully bright, they're really low brightness right now, but they usually help light up the desk a bit. And I almost forgot, if you guys have seen these are actually pretty new addition. These are LifeX beams. Now, these things can be very, very expensive, especially for the people and products and pretty much where you find them. Sorry, I stuttered. But pretty much where you find these is how expensive they can be. And they may look really expensive, but I will tell you this right now, these both are like 20 bucks. I spent 40 bucks in total for both these life bars. Usually LifeX beams are up to $200, $300, but lucky if you're me, I use Temu and I found these on Temu and they're pretty bright, so that's pretty cool. Then to the right over here, I have this, which is the other key light. And now, as we go into the shelves, you'll see that we have a couple of decorations. To start off, I have this hat right here, which is actually a crab hat, if I grab it real quick. This is from when I went to the Blue Claws game, which is pretty cool. Don't mind the hair on it. My cat was up here. I have this one right here, which is a Mr. Beast hat. Oh, the light turned off. Hold up. This is a Mr. Beast hat, Mr. Beast burger hat from the American Dream Mall trip. And this one over here is actually a cool little hat that my dad has at his company, and he gave it to me. Now going up to the top shelf, we have these up here. We have my blue controller from 2019, 2018, and 2017. These are the 3 Xbox controllers that have lasted me a couple of years. And going to the left of that is my Oculus Quest 2. Now this thing has given me plenty of fun, and I actually want to upgrade, but I'm not, because honestly I don't think it's worth it. I have a working Quest, and that's really all that matters. My controllers are not that damaged at all, so I'm chilling. And then finally to the left on the last decoration on the shelf is my camera. Now this camera is literally just a video and photo camera. Sadly, when I was trying to set it up as my new webcam, I wasn't able to set it up. And that's because the way it plugs in is through USB, and my computer doesn't really like that. So yeah. Now that you guys have really seen what's on the desk, I'm going to show you what's inside these drawers. Now I'm going to warn you, I have a lot of tech from over the years. So opening the first drawer, we have this stuff here. Now it's going to look like a lot, but I'll explain it. First of all, we have my personal items, such as my wrist watches, my
which is pretty much all my jewelry. My LED remotes for this and the light beams. I don't know what this is. More jewelry. I have a lot of jewelry, as you can see. And then I also have a actual knife here if I open this up. This is one of my favorite items in this drawer, only because it's so cool. This knife is actually crazy cool, man. Like, look at this. It's a weed knife, bro. Like, that's crazy to me. Very cool knife, I can't lie. If I put it away, which I'll put away in a sec. But here we go. Here we have this right here, which is my Solo Pros. These are beats, and I actually really love these. This was a gift from my grandma. Shout out Nana. But if we go here, we also have some pennies, some tissues because I always am having allergies, my brush, some tape, and back here, a shoe cleaning kit. Then going on to the next drawer. Now this is where all the tech is. So starting us off, we have more remotes, another pair of headphones, some custom, not custom, but these pretty much, custom, I can't remember what they're for, but they're pretty much, you plug them into a wall and they make things smart. I think I have like one there and then one on the back wall because I use these for my lights. Next going on, we have a Switch Pro controller, which my Pro controller is actually, a whole Switch is downstairs right now because Mikey, my little brother, got a game. This is the Insta362C, which I'm planning to set this up soon. I got this and had nowhere to put it, so yeah. Then going on over here, we have this right here, which is some extra Switch controllers, some really scuffed extra Switch controllers that I got from a cheap store. This right here, which is actually my lav mic kit, but it's broken, so that's kind of sad. And then all the way down here, we have all of my extra games. More controllers and my Switch games. Going on to the third drawer, it's literally just some Jolly Ranchers because I don't know where to put them. And then lastly, going on to the last drawer here, we have this right here, which is my mousepad drawer, which I actually want to start collecting a lot more mousepads, but this is one of my favorites. It used to go really well with my setup until I changed the theme, so yeah. And then I also have a hammock in here, which is pretty cool. And then lastly down here, this is where all of my old tech goes for things that I want to maybe put in a giveaway or even just keep around for when I need it. Like my floodlights here. These usually go in the background of my stream. I have a watch here, and I also have some more stands. That's a C stand for when I want to do overhead shots. Now going to the right of my desk, in the first drawer over here, we have a bunch of stuff. Now this is really my fix-it-man drawer, if I'd like to say. We have knives, measuring tapes, pliers, scissors, we have batteries, everything you need to repair something, pretty much. Second drawer, more candy, I'm sorry. But we also have this right here, which is an electric socket. The third drawer, this just has some miscellaneous stuff. This is my miscellaneous drawer, my kind of junk drawer. Have some like random battery packs and stuff like that. And then this one down here is my weight drawer, and I have tissues in here because I literally run out of tissues so quickly. And then lastly, over here, we have this right here, which is, sorry, my light fell. Which is another, this is just wires, I'm gonna be real. That's just wires, so, and Ethernet cables. And then, let's go under the desk. So, my desk, under my desk is not that messy, but it is pretty messy because I recently set up all the new, like, light bars and stuff, and I haven't had time to do all the cable management, and I don't know how I'm gonna get this up there yet. But as you can see, my cable management is really clean, but it used to have like 0 cables. But as you can see, there is some cables that need to be routed, some put under the carpet and stuff like that. But overall, I think it's done pretty well. I haven't done cable management yet for this part, so don't mind that. But I think that is it for this tour, and I appreciate you guys for ever sticking around. And if you want to see more content like this, please let me know in the comments below of any type of content you want to see from me and my crazy editing. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.